Hello students, in this class we have to discuss about 10th standard social science history partner first chapter, the advent of Europeans to India. In this chapter you learn the most important contents of the trade and commerce relationship India had with Europeans, the arrival of Europeans to India for trade, the Carnatic Wars, Battle of Plassey, Buxar and dual government system, the British policy of aggression. There were trade and commerce relations between India and Europe since ancient times. ಭಾರತ ಮತ್ತು ಯುರೋಪ್ ನಡುವೆ ಪ್ರಾಚೀನ ಕಾಲದಿಂದಲೂ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮತ್ತು ವಾಣಿಜ್ಯ ಸಂಪರ್ಕವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದು. ತುಂಬ ಡೈನೆಸ್ಟೀಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನಿ ಡೈನೆಸ್ಟೀಸ್ ವರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್, ಫಾರಿನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಚೇಂಜ್. ಇವನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುರೋಪ್ ದೇರ್ ವಾಸ್ ಅ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳಿಗೆ ಯುರೋಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇತ್ತು. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪೆಪ್ಪರ್, ಕಾರ್ಡಮಮ್, ಜಿಂಜರ್, ಸಿನಾಮನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೆನಿ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುರೋಪ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೇಮ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ಯುರೋಪ್. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಪೆಪ್ಪರ್, ಕಾರ್ಡಮಮ್, ಜಿಂಜರ್, ಸಿನಾಮನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೆನಿ ಅದರ್ ಸ್ಪೈಸಸ್. Even this trade relations between India, Europe and other ancient countries continued during the Middle Ages. The Arab merchants means ವ್ಯಾಪಾರಸ್ಥರು, merchandise means ಸರಕುಗಳು. The Arab merchants ಅವರು ಏನ್ಷಿಯನ್ ಮರ್ಚೆಂಡೈಸ್ ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನು ದ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಈಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ರೋಮನ್ ಎಂಪೈರ್ ಬೈಸಂಟೈನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಾಂಟಿನೋಪಲ್ಗೆ ತಂದು ತಲುಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ದ ಇಟಾಲಿಯನ್ ಮರ್ಚೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ದೇ ವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ಇನ್ ಯುರೋಪಿಯನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್. Constantinople was the main center of international trade and was considered as the gateway of European trade. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Which city is known as the gateway of European trade? Answer will be Constantinople. Monopoly means having the complete power over the trade. Arab merchants had gained monopoly over the all ancient countries. Italian traders had gained monopoly over the trade in Europe. Here for one mark question will come. Who had gained monopoly over the trade in ancient countries? Answer will be Arab merchants. Who had gained monopoly over trade in Europe? Answer Italian traders. The merchandise from Asia, ಏಷ್ಯಾದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸರಕುಗಳಿಂದ more than Italian merchants ಅವರು got good profits. The fall of Constantinople. The trade and commerce between Asia and Europe was taking place through the city of Constantinople. ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಮತ್ತು ಯುರೋಪ್ ನಡುವೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ was taking through the place of the city of Constantinople. But in the year 1453, the Ottoman Turks captured the city of Constantinople. Here one more question barutte. Who captured Constantinople? Answer Ottoman Turks. Ottoman Turks when captured the city of Constantinople. ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಇಯರ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕು. in 1453. As a result, all the trade routes connecting the city of Constantinople came under the control of Turks. ಎಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಾಂಟಿನೋಪಲ್ ನಗರಕ್ಕೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದವು. ಬಟ್ ತುರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಲೆವಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪೋಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ತೆರಿಗೆಗಳನ್ನು ವಿಧಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದಿಸ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಅ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ trade became unprofitable to other traders. That's why Spain and Portugal decided to break the monopoly of Italian traders. By this time, they started to encouraging Spain, Portugal and other countries. Kings decided to find a new sea route to India. That's why they encouraged to the sailors the invention of compass, astrolabes, gunpowder, naval equipments and maps etc. provided for the impetus to this venture. A new sea route to India. Vasco da Gama. He was a Portuguese sailor. Sailor means Navika. He left Lisbon and reached to Kappadu near Calicut. Vasco da Gama Lisbon ಇಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲಿಕಟ್ನ ಕಪ್ಪಾಡಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ರೀಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಆನ್ ದ ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ 1498. Thus he was successful in discovering a new sea route to India. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Who discovered a new sea route to India? Answer Vasco da Gama. When Vasco da Gama discovered a new sea route to India? Answer 1498. This route continued to be the route of trade between India and Europe for many years. The Portuguese were the first to re-establish trade between India and Europe. 1 marks question barutte. Who were the first to re-establish trade between India and Europe? Answer the Portuguese. In 1869, a huge canal called Suez Canal was built in Egypt mainly to connect the Red Sea and Mediterranean Sea. Until the building of Suez Canal, the sea route discovered by the Vasco da Gama was the route used for trade between India and Europe. The ships had to pass the Cape of Good Hope, the southernmost tip of Africa, to reach India. By this, the distance was reduced by almost 1/2. ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. European trade companies. With the success and effort of the Portuguese, the Dutch, French and English arrived in India for trade purpose. This development not only changed the history of India, children, even it also changed the history of European countries. Portuguese. The Portuguese were the first to arrive in India for trade and the last to leave India by the sea route. ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Who were the first to arrive in India for trade ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಪೋರ್ಚುಗೀಸ್. After Vasco da Gama, Francisco de Almeida arrived in India. 1 marks question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. After Vasco da Gama, who arrived India as the viceroy of the Portuguese? Answer Francisco de Almeida. Francisco de Almeida implemented Blue Water Policy. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 mark question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Who implemented Blue Water Policy? And meaning ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. What is the meaning of Blue Water Policy? In order to establish the supremacy over the sea instead of supremacy over land. Supremacy means having the power. ಅವರು ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ನ ಬದಲಾಗಿ ಸಿ ಸುಪ್ರಿಮೆಸಿಯನ್ನು ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ವಾಟರ್ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Alfonso de Albuquerque. He came after Almeida and considered as the real founder of Portuguese Empire in India. 1 mark question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Who was the real founder of Portuguese Empire in India? Answer Albuquerque. He waged a battle against the Sultan of Bijapur. Adil Shah, he was the Sultan of Bijapur. During his time, he waged a battle in the year 1510. The Sultan of Bijapur defeated and he won Goa. Later Goa became the capital city and also the administrative center of the Portuguese administration in India. 1 mark question ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Which was the center of the Portuguese administration in India? Answer Goa. The Portuguese had absolute monopoly over trade with India for almost a century. 1 ಶತಮಾನಗಳ ಕಾಲವರೆಗೆ ಅವರು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾನೋಪಲಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಮಾನೋಪಲಿಯನ್ನು ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಪವರ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೈನ್ಡ್. ರೀಸನ್ with the arrival of English and French to India. Dutch are from Holland or Netherlands. ಡಚ್ನವರು ಹೋಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್ ನೆದರ್ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. They established mainly the United East India Company in the year 1602. Reason: the aim of United East India Company doing business with eastern countries, and they came to countries like India, Sumatra, Java and Indonesia. Dutch established warehouses in Surat, Brooch, Cambay, Cochin, Nagapattinam, Masalipatnam and Chinsura and other places in India. With this they broke the monopoly of Portuguese in India by establishing their warehouses. Later they unable to face competition from British and French, so they limited themselves to the Spice Islands in Indonesia. ಇವರು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ತುಂಬ ಮಸಾಲೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರುವಾಸಿಯಾದಂತಹ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರಗಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯುನೈಟೆಡ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಕಂಪ್ನಿಯನ್ನು ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಮೋಡಿಟೀಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ವೇರ್ ಹೌಸಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರು. ಬಟ್ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಚರ ಇಂಡಿಯಾಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ದೇ ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ದೆಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೈಸ್ ಐಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ in Indonesia. Warehouses. The warehouses were places for storing merchandise. ಸರಕುಗಳನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಬಿಗ್ ಕೊಠಡಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು. The main reason to carry and protect their commodities. English. Queen Elizabeth issued a royal charter on 31st December 1600, mainly to authorizing, means giving the legal power the East India Company to have a trade with the eastern countries around for 15 years. The company started the business formally in 1613. The Mughal Empire, ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊಘಲ್ ಎಂಪೈರ್ ರೂಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಂಥ ಜಹಾಂಗೀರ್ issued a royal permission to English mainly to establish their first warehouse or factory at Surat. Sir Thomas Roe, he arrived at the court of Jahangir in 1617 as the royal ambassador from the court of James I. Questions ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ. Who was Sir Thomas Roe? Sir Thomas Roe was the royal ambassador from the court of James I. Name the royal ambassador from the court of James I who visited the court of Jahangir. Answer: Sir Thomas Roe. He sought permission from the Mughal Emperor of Jahangir to establish factories in other places of Mughal Empire. That's why he sought the permission from the Jahangir. The English mainly established their factories at Agra, Ahmedabad and Bhuj in the year 1613. The British took Madras from the king of Chandragiri. Later, they established a strong fort named St. George Fort at Madras. Later, Charles II, he was the Prince of England, gave Bombay an annual rent of £10 to the East India Company in the year 1668. In 1690, mainly the British purchased 3 villages. These are Sutanati, Kalikata, Govindapura on the banks of Hooghly River, and they built Fort William. The city of Calcutta grew around this fort. By the 17th century, the British had established Bombay, Madras and Calcutta mainly as the centers of their presidencies. Later part of the 18th century, the British made Calcutta as the capital city, and they implemented mainly the civil and criminal procedure codes. It means ನಾಗರಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಅಪರಾಧ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳು ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಅವರ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇದ್ದೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರ್ತಾರೆ. The French East India Company started as government owned company in 1664. Question ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, when the French East India Company started? Answer: in 1664. It started its first factory at Surat in 1668. Later, the French established their factories in Machilipatnam, Chandranagar, Mahe, Karaikal, Kasim Bazar and Balasur. The French took Valikanandapuram, it means Valikondapuram, in 1674 from a local Muslim official, and it developed as a major trade center. Later it came to be known as Puducherry or Pondicherry. Dupleix. He arrived Pondicherry in 1746 nalli as the Governor General of the French. Mainly he had the high ambitions of establishing the French as a major power in South India. This ambition led to the mainly to 3 Carnatic wars with the British. Okay children, now we stop our class and continue our lesson in the next video. Till then, take care. Please like and share the video.